The alarm went off in the hospital, and the piercing sound echoed through the halls, making my heart race and every fiber of my body tense. It felt like time had stopped, and every second stretched endlessly, because someone was about to die. And if I didn't move fast, it would be too late. A cold shiver ran down my spine, the weight of responsibility crushing my chest, and adrenaline burning through my veins. The corridor seemed endless, illuminated only by fluorescent lights. And I could hear the echo of my hurried footsteps as life and death faced off in absolute silence. Each door I passed could hide a final fate, and every face on the team reflected the tension we all felt, knowing someone's life was literally in our hands at that moment. The heart transport was on its way, and every second lost could cost everything. I could almost hear the invisible ticking of the clock, counting each heartbeat that could still be saved. My name is Helena, I'm 65 years old, I've been a nurse for over 40 years and I've witnessed miracles, farewells, desperate races, and moments when life seemed to slip away, but that day felt different from all the others. A heart was on its way to a critically ill patient, and every hallway I ran down, every decision made in precise seconds, would determine whether a life would be saved or lost. My uniform swayed as I ran, each step echoing on the cold floor, each breath heavy. Each thought focused entirely on the urgency of the moment. I knew there was no room for error, that someone's life depended on us, and every gesture, every move, every decision would have irreversible consequences. When I arrived in the preparation room, the team was gathered, eyes fixed, hands tense, deep and controlled breaths, each absorbing the gravity of that moment. I grabbed the monitor, checked vital signs, inspected the equipment, double-checked medications. Every detail had to be perfect. The donor heart was being transported from another state, carefully packed, and every minute of delay could cost the patient waiting, unconscious but entirely dependent on us. While we waited, a flood of thoughts hit me. Memories of patients who defied death, children who returned to smile after hours of uncertainty, elderly people holding their families' hands in silent farewells, every memory mixed with the anxiety of the present, making every moment even more intense, every second more precious. When the heart finally arrived, carefully packaged, a wave of emotion ran through me. I held the bag with absolute precision, checking every seal, every temperature, every detail, knowing that life itself was literally in my hands. I ran down the emergency corridors with hurried steps, feeling the heart beat in me, synchronized with my own adrenaline, transmitting urgency and hope to every colleague following me. Entering the operating room, the patient was anesthetized, vulnerable, fragile, but hope was tangible, almost something you could touch in the heavy air of the room. My role was to coordinate everything, check the machines, confirm intravenous access, line up every instrument, adjust every detail, every monitor, every procedure. Sweat ran down my face, every gesture of the team was a precise dance, and I had to stay alert every single second, because any mistake could mean the end. During the surgery, I felt every heartbeat of the patient as if it were my own. The tension grew with every minute, adrenaline transforming the pressure into pure energy, and every moment of distraction could mean failure. Then, something incredible happened. The transplanted heart began to beat. Strong, steady, and a wave of emotion took over me, mixing relief, gratitude, and exhilaration, tears running down my face, while I maintained maximum concentration. I observed every reaction of the body, every vital sign, every suture, every adjustment, every breath, realizing that life, which moments before seemed ready to slip away, was now pulsating, strong, determined, and miraculous. In the minutes that followed, I monitored every breath, every heartbeat, every small movement, holding the patient's hand as he slowly awoke. Seeing hope shine in his eyes and feeling his strength return. Every corridor I ran, every decision made in critical seconds, every hurried step had saved an entire life. And in that moment I understood once again that my work goes far beyond caring for patients. It is witnessing miracles, participating in stories that defy death, racing against time, and celebrating life in its most fragile and precious moments. As I walked through the silent corridors of the hospital after the surgery's success, I felt a mixture of exhaustion, gratitude, and reverence for life. Every transplant, every race against the clock, every heartbeat saved is a reminder that life never gives up, even when everything seems lost, and that within these hallways are stories that deserve to be told, that move and inspire. If you're watching, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and stay with us because there are still many exciting races, miracles, and life stories within this hospital that will touch your soul and show that even in the most desperate moments, life always finds a way.